Good afternoon. Let's try that again. Good afternoon. All right. I'd like to acknowledge and thank Phil for his willingness to step up and serve in a leadership role on behalf of the membership. Please join me in thanking Phil Brockman. I'm honored to be a candidate for President-elect of WASA. I'd like to tell you a bit about myself and share some of my perspective on public education and our association. That's cutting out. Are we good? I have 4 core values. They're integrity, joy, justice, and family. I believe these values serve as a useful construct for thinking about the kind of leadership that's necessary in public schools today. Integrity. Integrity is about honesty. It's about behaving in a way that is impeccably ethical. It's about walking your talk. In public education, integrity is about fidelity to the mission. Our decisions must be learner-centered. They must represent the best interests of all of Washington's children and families. The future of our state's children in public schools is inextricably linked to a McCleary funding solution. We must be champions for our children and our public schools. Joy. Joy is about laughter, fun, and making meaning. In my view, the single event, high stakes, blame and shame environment imposed on public schools through No Child Left Behind has sucked too much joy out of classrooms across our country. Our students are more than their test scores. The work world of tomorrow demands future-ready graduates who possess the adaptive skills of the 21st century. Can we get this mic on? Thank you. We must educate the whole child and champion a broader, bolder approach to student and school success. Justice. Justice is about equality. I'm so proud of the progress Washington educators are collectively making in closing achievement and opportunity gaps. Graduation rates in Tacoma, Franklin Pierce, Highline, Vancouver, and many other districts across this great state are at the highest levels for some time, with African American and Latino students making some of the greatest gains. As we move forward with ESSA, we must advocate for sensible, evidence-based accountability frameworks. We must champion equity and excellence for all. And family. My wife, Lisa, and I have 2 adopted children, Tess and Levi. Tess is from Chongqing, China, and Levi is from Lumumbashi, the Democratic Republic of the Congo. Tess and Levi's stories are remarkably similar. Tess was abandoned at 2 days old at the steps of a hospital in Dianzhong, just outside of Chongqing. Levi was abandoned at 2 weeks old at the hospital in Lumumbashi, and we know nothing of their biological parents. Tess just finished 7th grade at Vancouver School of Arts and Academics, and Levi just completed 3rd grade at Philida Elementary. They are blessings on most days. As a parent, I know the capacity of the human heart to love. You see, parents don't give us their children. They don't give us students. They give us their babies. I've sat through enough commencement exercises and watched enough kindergarten drop-offs to know that those tears are the same on the front and back end. Listen, I believe we have a moral obligation to treat this sacred trust with reverence. Above all else, we must lead and serve with love. Washington educators see record numbers of students coming through our classroom doors, hungry, homeless, and so traumatized from experiences at home or on the streets that learning in school is compromised. Changing student enrollment patterns presents greater complexities. Shifting public policy mandates and an uncertain state funding system create additional leadership opportunities. Yet through it all, WASA continues to be the preeminent voice of reason, exercising courageous leadership on behalf of all of the state's children and our public schools. Reaching our goal, all students future ready, requires a comprehensive approach to the education and the well-being of every young person. It requires a broad commitment from all stakeholders to meet the needs of the whole child. This vision of equity and excellence for all demands a deep commitment to authentic and empowered partnerships. Friends, we can't do this work alone. It really does take a village. Together, we can cultivate hope, create opportunity, and build agency for our children and their families. The future of our children, our great state, and our democracy depend upon it. I'm confident that WASA members will step up to this adaptive challenge through leadership, trust, and advocacy. I'd be honored to serve you, our membership, and our students as WASA President-elect. Thank you.